Pydantic AI's output type mechanism determines the structured data an agent must return at the end of a run, and the NativeOutput marker class leverages a model's native structured output feature to enforce compliance with a provided JSON schema. In this artifact, an agent is initialized with NativeOutput wrapping a list containing two Pydantic models, fruit and vehicle, along with a custom name and description for the union schema. The setup registers both models under a single named output tool, directing the model to return either a fruit or a vehicle while preserving type safety through Pydantic validation. The agent is then run synchronously with a query about a Ford Explorer, and the resulting output is printed in its repr form.
From Pydantic AI import agent, NativeOutput. From ToolOutput import fruit, vehicle. Agent equals agent. OpenAI, GPT-5.2. Output type equals NativeOutput. Fruit vehicle, #1. Name equals fruit or vehicle. Description equals return a fruit or vehicle. Result equals agent. Run sync what is a Ford Explorer. Printer result, output. Vehicle name equals Ford Explorer. Wheels equals 4.
NativeOutput wraps a list of union types into a single structured output tool using the model's native structured output feature, giving you control over the tool name and description. Here it wraps fruit, vehicle, with name equals fruit or vehicle, and description equals return a fruit or vehicle, forcing the model to return one of those schemas as JSON. This differs from ToolOutput because it uses the model's native structured output rather than registering separate tool calls. The trade-off is model support. NativeOutput isn't available on all models, and some can't use tools simultaneously with structured output. But when it works, the schema stays compact, and the model commits to one type cleanly. The name and description params matter here since neither fruit nor vehicle has a docstring to surface automatically, so you're explicitly guiding the model's tool selection. Let's break it down line by line.
From Pydantic AI import agent, NativeOutput.
Imports agent and NativeOutput from the Pydantic AI framework package.
From ToolOutput import fruit, vehicle.
Imports fruit and vehicle Pydantic models from ToolOutput for type-safe data validation.
Agent equals agent.
Creates a variable named agent by invoking the agent constructor. No parameters are visible in this segment.
OpenAI, GPT-5.2.
A string literal specifying the OpenAI GPT-5.2 model identifier, likely passed as a model setting to an agent.
Output type equals NativeOutput.
Sets the output type parameter to a NativeOutput instance. The opening parenthesis indicates construction of that object, though the full call isn't visible here.
Fruit vehicle, #1.
A list containing two type objects, fruit and vehicle, passed as a parameter, with a comment marking its position.
Name equals fruit or vehicle.
Assigns the identifier, fruit or vehicle, to a name parameter, labeling the agent or construct being created.
Description equals return a fruit or vehicle.
Sets a description, string indicating the function should return either a fruit or a vehicle.
Result equals agent. Run sync what is a Ford Explorer.
Calls the agent's synchronous run method with the prompt, "What is a Ford Explorer?" and stores the returned run result in result.
Printer result, output.
Prints the developer representation of the agent's output to stdout. NativeOutput wraps a union of Pydantic models into a single structured output tool, using the model's native structured output instead of separate tool calls. The list fruit, vehicle tells the agent to return one schema or the other, while name and description guide that choice since neither model has its own docstring to surface. The trade-off is narrow model support. Not every provider supports this, and some can't mix tools with structured output. But when it lands, the schema stays compact, and the model commits cleanly to one type. Running the agent with a Ford Explorer query demonstrates the whole flow. The prompt gets resolved through that single fruitor vehicle tool, validated against the chosen model, and printed as a vehicle instance.
Agent holds fruit and vehicle in native output, but run sync only ever whispers vehicle.